5. All your crafty must-haves in a flash. There's a reason everyone loves the Gemini die cutting and
But hey, after you,
Oh,
you go.
I thought you were the most important because you were the presenter.
Oh no, always no. You're the most important, I think. I know. Okay, you know you're not. I should have gone first. Hey, everybody! Welcome to Show 2, Day 5 of our 18th birthday celebration. Oh, what a week, what a day it's been, and we're not letting up at all, are we, Sarah? Because we've got another great day lined up, another brand new launch.
Yes. Well, look, you know it's birthday when it's launch after launch after launch after launch after launch, and I've been buzzing about this one. Okay, this is nesting dies, but as you have not known nesting dies, okay, Ben, we've had nesting dies, right? And they are the core tools that everybody always needs, right? And then a couple of years ago, we introduced this inside a nesting dies, and you all went absolutely crazy. They might have been in the birthday week, actually. So have all the biggest launches for birthday. You're seeing a theme coming across. He's always the biggest launches of the whole year happening birthday. Well, these dies, we've taken that concept of the outer nesting die and the inner nesting die. We did these with some Christmas and some Halloween designs in August, and you guys went crazy for it. So what we've done is a set of 6 colossally beautiful, so incredibly usable innie and outie nesting dies. We previewed them on Wake Up Call. I could have done a whole 2 hours, but I wasn't allowed because, you know, supposed to
We had
preview both of the
other
shows.
stuff as
And
well,
it turns
yeah.
out there's another absolutely massive show going on today. So, you know, I got half of it. It went bananas. It went bananas in Wake Up Call. And when I show you these dyes and how they work and how you're going to use them and how they're going to piece together, you're going to absolutely fall in love with them. If this is the first time you're seeing them today, be prepared to be wowed. If you've been watching during Wake Up Call, dying to know in the comments what you think of them. Let everybody know. And I had some requests for demos.
Did.
I've prepared said demos. We are doing whatever you need in these 2 hours. I am up. It's Friday afternoon, guys, here in the UK. I am up for just having an absolute blast the next couple of hours. So shoot it through to Mr. Moseby here on the iPad, and he'll tell me what to do.
We've already got a few requests. I know lots of you want to see all of the different kind of formations and combinations from these. Versatility is the key.
On it.
We will get round to showing you the deal, the Showstopper, in just a second. I will just say off the bat already, a third of the stock of the Showstopper has gone. So it's going to be a busy show with free gifts once again. So new free gifts once again today. Do you want to delve in to find the £10-pounder? This is an absolutely awesome gift.
It is an absolutely awesome gift, and it is a massive gift. So bear in mind, you spend £10 or $10, and you get a free gift worth £20, $25. I mean, what's the math on that? How does all of that work?
I have no idea.
You are all going to get this exact die set included. You'll see it's going to add into your basket. You'll see it and you'll think, oh, I haven't ordered that. That's a fortune. Take that out. No. As soon as you get the checkout, it takes the cost out because that is a free gift, right? You spend £50 or $50.
Ooh, light pink
it's
pen.
Pink. It's got a beautiful pink pen, guys. So these, you'll have been seeing, you've been collecting these over the course of the week, right? This is a fabulous, beautiful writer with all of the crystals in the side here as well. This is our free gift when you spend £50 or $50. And if you go on whole hog and you get a £100 or $100 order in today, this bag is coming your way along with the pen, along with the die set. Everybody's a winner here because it's our birthday, but you're the one that gets the prizes.
Absolutely. And talking of prizes, before we move, don't forget to keep commenting, especially in this show. Let us know if you've shopped already. Let us know if you've got any requests, anything you want to see, anything you want to know. And the more you comment, the more chance you've got of winning. We'll draw another name at the end of this show. That name will go forward to the draw a week on Sunday to win £300 or dollars to spend with us. Right, this is where we split, isn't it? Boom. Right, here we go then. We are off for the official launch. Remember, a third of the stock of the Showstopper has already gone. On screen, you're seeing right there all of those brand new everyday border nesting dies. The Showstopper is even more than you're seeing on screen right there. So £64 or $72 for the Showstopper. Basically, for an extra £8 or $8, you get everything here. Plus, what we've done with the Showstopper is we brought you some of your key craft room adhesives and essentials as well. So you're going to get a bottle of your all-purpose glue. You're also going to receive 2 of our tape pens as well. So those are always super handy. You can never have enough of those bad boys. And very, very exciting indeed. They're back in stock. We have got your paper piecing hold and release sheets, and we're popping in 10 of those within your Showstopper deal. If you just want to go for the nesting dies on their own, you can. But for an extra £8 or $8 platinum, you get all of those goodies thrown in. Everyone's going for the Showstopper. And just as a by-the-by as well, don't forget that the hold and release sheets are back in stock as an individual item on the website, and they're on a 3 for 2 for you as well. So do stock up on those. And I know lots of people earlier on were asking about the hold and release sheets too. If we get time during this show, we will show you those with Sarah. And I know lots of you again are talking about, you want to see the combinations, you want to see demos. We'll do that for you. If you go for the Showstopper, what's the bonus buy? Card stock. This is an unbelievable bundle where we give you, not for £40 or $56, because if you get the Showstopper in your basket and then pop this in the same basket, you can have 180 sheets of our amazing card for £20 or $28. And I'm not just talking about any old cardstock. I'm talking about 40, 50 sheets of our Snow White hint of gold in the Centura Pearl. You're also going to get 40 sheets in this gorgeous Trends collection, 8-colour pack. You're getting 8 colours, 5 sheets of each in all of these beautiful colours. That's your next 40 sheets. On top of that, we're going to be giving you your beautiful single coloured ivory but double-sided cardstock there. That is another 40 sheets you're going to be getting. And then on top of that, 10 sheets of the Centura Pearl in mink. That is available for you as an individual deal at £40 or $56. But don't do that. Don't do that. Get the Showstopper and then get that for half price. Double points on everything, of course, don't forget. Stock up. This is going to fly. Over a third of the stock has already gone. People are going Showstopper, yes please. Everyone going for that bonus buy 2, so please do be quick. The only sort of hint I can offer you here is get in nice and early, and then you can sit back, relax, watch the demos, get the requests in, see what you want to see with Sara, and enjoy the show. But grab this because it's flying. And the key thing here, Sara, you showed it brilliantly this morning. A lot of people now latching on to the whole kind of thing with this set, that versatility and the combinations that you've got with this, I mean, almost limitless.
Ben, man, chill your beans.
I'm so excited.
Chill your beans. You are like I was on Wednesday when we launched Wild at Heart. I've had to have a chill down. I got a little bit overexcited in Wake Up Call earlier, guys. It's because the dyes are so versatile. But it's all right. We've got 2 hours. Everyone's going to stay with us for all 2 hours, aren't you, guys?
Yes.
So I can show you all the concept in the 2 hours, right? What I do want to do is just try and impart that knowledge on you as well. I've just realised, oh yeah, I've got the concept cards I can show you later as well. Right. If you haven't seen our very special types of nesting dies, right? These aren't just regular nesting dies, guys. They're innie and outie nesting dies, right? So this is a regular outer frame nesting die, right? So this is your outer frame. This is an inner frame. This is the bit that's a bit different and unique, okay? Now, these are optional. So if you add this into the inside, that just becomes just a frame, right? If you add this one around the outside, that becomes just a frame.
Yes.
You can use them, you can use this one in conjunction with this one and get a completely different look again. You can use just one, just the other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this on some boards, right? So if I put that to one side, let me show you my wonderful boards here, right? So this is, if you use just that outer frame on its own, right? This is it here. Use it without the interior bit. That gives you that sort of shape there, right? Ooh, I'll come down to you. Right, so use it without the interior bit. This, Ben, we concluded, was amazing for inserts, didn't we? Right?
Yes.
Now, if you use it and you put that inner die set in the middle, cuts you out a frame like this, right? If you want a deeper frame, switch it and use the other one, right? So you've got 2 different sizes. You've either got the narrow frame or the deep frame. This is when you use the 2 together. So when you use the outer one and the inner one in together, gives you that lovely big frame and you get the double layer of the butterflies. We're going to be doing some cards like that in the course of the show. And actually, even your outer cut is quite nice, right? So that is how you would use this outer one in 5 different ways, right?
Yes.
This is how you use the inner one in loads of different ways, okay?
Love
so this
it.
is, take any sort of sheet of card, cut your butterfly into there and it works like a creator card, right? You can use that one with the small frame, you get a topper. That one with the large frame, you get a bigger topper. You can just use this to cut out your apertures in your cards, which I will be doing.
Nice.
Or your mats and layers, which I will be doing, so you can see even more. That's all the different ways. You can use the inner one. But what about if you use the 2 together? So you know how we saw this here, Ben, with the inner and the outer?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. If you just go for the butterfly one, guys, right, you can do 5 different looks with the outer frame. You can do 5 different looks with the inner frame in there as well, right? So you've got 5 different looks with the outer, 5 different looks with the inner. but, if you get all 6, you can mix and match the outers and the inners. And get these sort of looks, right?
Oh,
so,
my word.
Can you see, this is that beautiful butterfly on the outside with the leaves inside. That's the butterflies with the florals inside. That's the butterflies with the hearts inside.
Love
or the
that.
butterflies with the swirls inside.
Yes.
Or the butterflies with the vines inside. 5 completely different looks. Now, bear in mind, that's 5 looks, all with the butterfly frame. You multiply that by 6, because there's 6 different looks. That's 30 different options here, on top of the options with the outers, on top of the options with the inners. That's probably over 100 different looks that you can do, right? Now you've seen them, Ben. And just so you know, right, because the Showstopper is not the be-all and end-all here, guys, right? Because could I just put on the details on the screen, Johnny, of what they're going to have to buy when the Showstopper sells out?
Yes, okay.
So if you just want the 6 dies, folks, right, you can get just the 6 dies, and it is £77.94 down to £70, £89.90 down to £80, right? You get a 10% saving. That's canny. That's not bad. right? A lot of people went for that this morning because they couldn't wait till 11 o'clock till the Showstopper came out. I know who you are. We watch your orders coming through, you impatient people. You're always worried about wanting to get in there early. But the thing is, that's brilliant, £70, $80. But why would you not get all of that extra stuff that Ben's got for the extra tenner?
Yeah.
Look at him. Look, he's so good. There you go. Extra £10, extra $10, and you get an extra £17 or $31 worth of stuff in there.
I mean, yeah, it's the way to go. I can understand, you know, if it was like an extra 30 or whatever, but it's not. It's an extra £8, $8 if you're platinum. 2 tape pens, the hold and release sheet, and a bottle of your all-purpose as well. I mean, that is definitely the way to go. We are well over a third of the stock of the Showstopper now gone. If you're doing that as well, please, for goodness sake, get that bonus buy as well. Stock up on that card stock as well, because again, it's not as if it's a bonus buy that you think, oh, well, I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. Of course you will. We are kind of thinking about putting all these great bundles together so that you can maximise the crafty potential with them. Lillian says, I was only going to buy Bella Luna, but that didn't last long. Another one of these gone. Love the dies, the versatility, says Carrie Ross. And that's the whole point with it. You've just seen a snapshot of the versatility. We've got plenty of time to show you more. Beth says, I'm getting nothing done this week because of the watching and the chatting. Sarah says, the dies are fabulous. Loving watching the demonstrations. And Crystal says, these are beautiful, amazing. I have to have them. And thank you to everyone who's coming to join us, like Charlotte Everett, who's here in Herne Bay, Marisol in California, Stacey's in Central New York. We've also got Cheryl Kay, Betty Weaver, and more. Let's keep it nice and interactive. Remember, the more you chat, the more chances you've got of winning. Anything you want to see, let us know. Any demos, any kind of combos that perhaps you want to see with the dies, let us know. If we can do it, if we get time, we of course will do it for you. But get the requests and the questions in nice and early so we can get your questions and requests sorted. But let's get on into this. Well over a third gone here. Where are we going to start, Sarah? Are we going to sort of have a look at the combos?
I'm going to show you the 6 designs, and then I'm going to show you how the dies work, and then I'm going to make them into like a nice simple card to get you started, right? So I showed you the butterfly ones, right? So I showed you how you could, this is if you use them both together. If you just use the outer one, or you layer it up with the inner one on there, or you use them as separate frames, that's your butterfly design. That is your butterfly, just on a little small card so that you can see the concept in the designs, right? So you can see you've got your outer butterfly, you've got your inner butterfly, right? But then the other designs that you've got in this set, these are your beautiful entwined vines. I have to say, we shouldn't have favourites.
No. But that's your favourite.
But I think it's this one, right? Because that, like, look how classy that looks.
Yeah.
I'm totally doing an insert for every one of my cards now with one of these outer frame nesting dies. They just look so professional, right? Then you've also got, now I demoed with this one in Wake Up Call and you guys loved it. It's the leaves. These ones, there's a couple of the ones really crying out to be paper piece, which is why I put the hold and release paper in. This is one of them ones that's in there. So if you are going for the Showstopper, you'll get the hold and release paper. This is just very simply coloured in, Ben. Yeah. But with that hold and release paper, it takes it to the next level.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this is the hearts, which I think is a really classy design. And what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be showing everyone how to make shaped cards with these. Oh, right? Yes. Because I think these are very professional.
Very Alice in Wonderland, that one.
It's what, sorry?
Very Alice in Wonderland, that card.
Oh, it is, isn't it? The Queen of Hearts. I like that idea. Yeah. So we'll do that over the course of the show. And actually, it's the butterfly one I plan to do that with.
Oh, nice.
Now, this one here, now this is the swirls. So this is just going to generically work with everything.
Yes.
It's called Regency Swirls. It's going to be brilliant if you're wanting to do like wedding cards or things like sympathy cards you could do with this, where it's just a generic design that's going to work for anything. And then joint top favourite. Joint top favourite with the roses. Oh, yeah. I have to say, another one that is just made to be paper pieced and all those bits going in. And they are the classiest looking dies that you've kind of ever worked with, guys. I kid you not. You're going to love these looking at them. You're going to love them even more when you watch me demoing with them. But then you're going to fall in love with them even more when you get them home. So I'm going to put them to one side. I just want to show everyone how those... Should we do the dies with the butterfly? Or, yeah, go on. Yeah. I love the butterfly. Right, top tip. I want you to use your Gemini cutting plates. Yes. And we're going to do what I never do on the show. We're going to use the magnetic positioner, right? Okay. So usually when you see me cutting, you watch me get the cardstock, and then I'll go, right, let's take this and cut it in like this so you can see it. I'm actually not, because I'm going to position my dies a lot of the time, Ben. So what it means is I'm going to put the die on here. Yeah. I'm going to get my tape on here, because what we're going to do is we're going to pop the paper over top like this, hold that in place, pop the lid on. Now I'm going to just start, I'm going to show you different ways we can cut this. So first one through, I'm just going to cut that out to die. This will give you the cut and leave nothing in the middle, right? So this is when you're going to get just that frame, and I'll show you exactly what I mean, because we lift this off. That comes out of there, Ben. There we go. Let's just flick all these details out. Love the little bit of a flick. Oh, yes, right?
Stunning.
Option one.
Yeah.
Brilliant, good to go, right? Let's get this die cleaned out, and let's go straight in and show you how you do option two with them, right? So there's my outer cut. Now I'm going to add the inner cut, right? So now all I've done is added that inner frame.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a piece of the black cardigan, then I'm doing exactly the same. I'm holding it in place with a little bit of tape as we go through the machine. Next layer, turn and rotate as you use these, send it through. Then we've got a completely different look again, right? So that is the one that gives me like that lovely frame piece in the middle. If I take the second option cut of it, Ben, now you can see the difference, can't you? Now it's cutting me out that middle frame. Just give that a nice little tap, try and get all the bits and pieces out. There we go, right?
Right, gotcha.
So now you've got just the frame. This is what we've used on a lot of the cards, right? Now, different look again, different look again. What I'm going to do here now is I'm going to use that outer one, like this, and I'm going to add the inner one at the same time, right? Oh, actually, before I do that, let me just do the inner. In fact, I'm going to do it the other way around so that you can see it now. I'm going to put that right in the middle, because I can't see what right in the middle is because it's hidden. I'm going to put that right in the middle, which means I need to cut that into the base cutting mat. Pop them down, pop this one on. Here is look number 3, right? Bear in mind, I've only opened one of the sets of dies. I haven't even started the mixing and matching yet, Ben. This is just with the butterfly set of dies. So now, this works. Oh, that's random. That is not what I was cutting, guys. That was just a little piece of cardstock left on there. There's the one that I was cutting.
There we go.
Lift that on there. There is create a card style die number 3.
That's gorgeous,
right?
isn't it?
Another look again, completely different style.
Yeah.
Then if I pop this out, clean the die off. I don't know why I'm talking so fast.
Because you're as excited as I am.
Because I'm called
You don't
Sara
need
Davies
me
and
to get Sarah excited, producer Johnny. Seriously.
Right, okay, right, here we go. Now I'm going to go outer with the inner. This
35%
is like...
gone now.
Oh, sorry, how much?
35% of the Showstopper gone.
I needed not to know that, Ben.
Sorry.
Because this is why, you know when I'm saying about talking fast and I'm trying to calm myself down? That's not the calming down effect that I wanted.
Okay, sorry.
Right? So we'll just pretend
I'll
like
whisper
that's
the
not
next
happening.
update.
We'll not worry about all of the stuff. Because it's not like it's the end of the world. Because after that Showstopper's gone, you'll just be paying for it. And you saw it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We launch it. Now, I've tried to do it so that the Showstoppers can have enough stock to last us all the way through till Second Chance Sunday. Right? That's what I was aiming for with every one of these Showstoppers. Problem is, if I look at Tuesdays, for example, it was gone before the end of the shows, wasn't it? Yeah.
Another one gone, by the way. Jane's just put her order through because she loves the versatility. Another one gone. Wendy Graham's bought hers. She's looking forward to the Bella Luna collection, but jumped in and grabbed these as well. They're flying out the door. Very, very popular. Get yours now whilst you can. Anne, thank you for your comment. I'm reading this. I love these, but there is no flocking way I'll be paper piecing them. That was Anne.
Is she planning to flock them instead? we can do a little bit of flocking on these if you want.
Nice. Yes.
Sorry, I meant paper piecing.
Paper piecing.
Yeah. I said flocking, but I meant paper piecing.
Lots of requests to see that actually, and see those hold and release sheets. I've seen about 4 or 5 requests this year already on those, and shaker cards as well, if we can.
We'll do them all. Right, I'm going to put bits of white card up here so that you've got like a nice white background so that you can see. So there's the one. There's option number 2. There is option number 3, also looking fabulous. The pièce de la résistance, guys. Option number 4.
Nice.
Hello. Now we're on to a winner, right?
A little dance as well.
I'm actually going to go option number 5.
Okay.
So now I've shown you how it works.
Yeah.
Now I can actually start my card, right? So I'm going to go with the outer. I'm going to go with the inner. I'm going to come in with my nesting frames and I'm going to add them all in the middle, right? So now I've got all 4 dies down on there. right? You following?
Can you, at some point as well in your demos, show the configuration for embossing a cutting die? I know you did it earlier on.
Oh, yes, sorry.
But Beverly wants to know.
I've literally just done that, Beverly. So all I did was I took the die off the magnetic.
Right.
And I added in the embossing shim.
Okay.
So that last one, I embossed it as well.
Nice.
Just because it was nice and intricate. And actually, something we were talking about this morning, Ben, that I think is really nice to tell everybody, is that when you're... So the more dies you add into the mix, the more times you're asking it to cut. And so when you just do the outer frame like this, just going through your die cut machine once is fine because it'll probably cut and emboss it at the same time. When we're doing a really intricate die, which this one's become when we've got the double frame up here, Ben, then what you're doing is you're asking it to cut all at once, so we're probably going to die cut and emboss it. So I've just done that now, so I'll do exactly what you've just asked for there, right? So I'm going to take this paper off because we don't need this.
Sorry,
right?
just very quickly, just put your fingers in your ears a second.
Oh, okay, right. Why?
Almost 40% of the stock gone. You can take them out now.
Out.
Oh yeah, out. Sorry, yeah. You can hear me, could you? Yeah, carry on. Nothing important. Nothing important.
Okay. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out. So now I've cut the two dies, right? So if we're going to emboss them. So who was it? Beverly was asking.
That was Beverly, yeah.
So watch this, Beverly. I'm going to pop that die on there. I'm going to pop this die on here. We don't need these two. They've done their job, right? So what I'm doing is I'm leaving this out, Beverly. And I'm going in with this embossing mat now.
Okay.
Right? And oh, that's quite a nice frame. I might keep that. That'll be useful sometime. I'm going to put the top plate on. I'm going to send this through. So now we're doing an emboss. Now, what feels wrong about the embossing is it's as though you're cutting into the rubber embossing mat. You're not, because there's not enough pressure to cut. So that's how you get that lovely emboss, right? So, as much as it pains me, Ben, I'm just going to put my little stack of die, all my die cuts, just to one side.
Oh, yeah,
Because I've done that now. I'm ready to start and do my card, right? I mean, I'm going with a nice, quick and easy card just to get everybody started, right? There's my lovely frame, right? I'm just going to give it a bit of a tap. We're going to get that lovely, there's my outer frame out. Ooh, fancy, right?
Fancy pants.
Next one. Here is my little inner frame out there as well. We're going to pop you in. There is my inner frame too. So you've got the outer and we've got the inner frame, right? Now, I'm going to make a nice, quick and simple card, Ben, right?
Okay.
So, I've got, can I just say, if you haven't got it, you need the My Special Papers box.
Oh, yes.
You just need the My Special Papers box, right? Now, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to mat and layer a little bit of that. That's the lovely butterflies. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tape pen. You need the straight tape pen, guys. And no shocks here. It's the straight tape pen that we've put you in the bundle, right? That's because we've run out of
in the Showstopper
now. All right. So I'm just putting plenty of tape on there.
Do you know what I've seen as well now, but for the third time here, Sarah, people already saying that they can see their foil press coming into use with these dies as well.
Oh, we need to get Craig to do some foiling special with these. They'll be right up his street, won't
the third or fourth comment going, I'm getting my foil press out. Absolutely, these are marvellous.
Totally. Do you know, Craig did some lovely foiling techniques on Monday with nesting dies.
Yeah.
And I think these ones lend themselves so well to that technique he was doing, right? So, use my butterflies now, right?
Yeah.
But what I want is, I want to do the die on here, but I want an aperture, right? So I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to put that die. Now, you've either got that size die, or we've got the bigger die.
Okay.
Right? So if you use the biggest one, it will cut you out. That's the biggest one there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cut you out the exact size aperture that you want. So I'm just eyeballing it, so I've got 3. Instead of going right in the middle of the card here, I'm going to eyeball it so that I've got it slightly to the right and I've got the same distance on 3 sides there. Use these dies, Ben. They're so useful for like holding everything in, so cutting out the right size aperture, right? Oh, that was nearly awkward.
Oh, nearly went through the whole...
Well, I've made the card upside down, haven't I? Yeah, right.
Ah, well.
So it's all right, because it's just going to have some upside downy butterflies.
That's all right.
You guys are good. They could be flying down
to the ground, Johnny
They could be flying to Australia. Is what these butterflies are fluttering down to Australia.
To see Sarah Brown.
It'll be a special card, card, right? Yeah. So watch this. I'm going to pop this in here. We're going to cut that, cutting into 3 layers, absolutely no problem. You want your clear plastic shim. You want your magnetic, want our top plate. Yeah. Through you go. Use the dies in the set, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They're there. They're so useful. You don't be having to get your craft knife out, whatever. You can go straight in with that. These dies are in the set, ready for you to use. So watch now. Right, so there we go. So when we lift this off, right, can you see there? I've cut through those 3 layers. Oh, I think it just, tiny weeny bit. Do you know what it needs? It needs that lovely new craft knife that we've got there.
Yes, from the Essentials Tools kit.
Tiny little bit through there. Just make sure it's cut through, no problem. Probably could have done with the metal shim in there as an extra, given how thick we're cutting through. There we go.
Beautiful.
Into there, no problem.
Yep.
Right, so here we go. I'm going to take that one. What I'm going to do is I've just got a nice little bit of card for the inside now. All right. Now, when I'm flat sticking like this, Ben, that's when you're going to use your all-purpose.
Get that in the Showstopper.
You do. Now, there's a reason why I didn't use the all-purpose on the front. Do you know what it is, or would you like me to tell you?
Say again, sorry?
Was the reason why I didn't do my matting and layering on the front with the all-purpose.
Oh, tell us why.
So because I was going to send it through my die-cut machine.
Oh, right, okay.
So if you're going to send it through your die-cut machine, don't use your all-purpose, because all it'll do is it'll squeeze the glue out and it'll push it.
Slip and slide it.
It'll slip and slide it out of the way, and you don't want that. So this way here, look, I've got that purpose. Unless you're going to stick them, and then you're going to wait for them to dry, right? So look at that, it's ready to go. Looking a little bit plain at the moment. Look what happens as soon as we take that on.
Next level, that, isn't it?
Yes, now you're talking. Now, you really do need your dotty tape pens. And there's a lesson to be learned here, folks, right? Listen to us when we tell you things are going to sell out.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you'll blink and you miss it, right? So everybody who's waiting for their...
So busy. Sarah.
Go on.
Just don't listen for a second.
It's all right. I'm in the zone. I'm right here.
40% of the stock gone. 40.
I'm not even listening, because I'm just going to be nice and relaxed in my own little world.
That's it,
Ben.
yeah. And you're, yes, crafting away there. Another
Just
one gone.
crafting
Robbie's
away.
just got these as well, by the way. One on Robbie. Let us know if you're picking up these Showstopper. You've got to get them. You've got to get them. Everyone's going for them. And Laura says, haha, I'm glad you did that, Sarah, because I've done a whole card the wrong way the other day. I think everyone's done it, Sarah, haven't they?
We're only human.
Of course.
We're only human, guys. Right, so I've got that. Where did I put my other little dot? Here it is, right? That's going to be lovely, just in the middle there.
Yeah.
However, I actually think I might use a little bit of... I just got a bit of Centura Pearl to go on the inside. Oh, yeah, that really makes it stand out, doesn't it? Yep. So there we go. I'm just going round there with the dotty tape pen. Notice I'm always just doing a little bit at a time, taking me time. Oh,
like
do you know what
like you say, having like the frame to go on like the inside of a card on an insert with like a bit of white card behind and stamp a little sentiment inside, it would look gorgeous.
Isn't that lovely?
So versatile.
Do you know what? I think I'll just use a nice couple of foam pads. You know what we really need, Ben? We need them lovely big, the foam sheets that we had yesterday.
Sheets from yesterday's adhesive bundle.
Do you know what? The problem is they just go, don't they? So look at this. I'm going to use some of my large foam pads on here.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm turning down Craig. Craig will be in there asking where all of his foam pads have gone.
Yeah. You're getting away with it. He's chatting at the minute, so he's oblivious.
Oh, he's always chatting, Craig, isn't he? So, right, here
Nothing,
we go.
just talking about you, not to you. He's listening
now. Is he in checking on us?
Yeah.
He'll be in checking on us later. I don't doubt it. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
That'll go there. That card then opens up with that on the inside. I'm going to go nice and simple. So I've got the just for you there. I'm just going to pop that in the corner. And I love the idea of making these cards, Ben. You don't even have to, like, oh, hang on, you're too far up there. Oh, right, in that top corner. That's better. Right, yes, now you're talking. And then I've got a nice little ribbon. I love this trick where you put your ribbon like that and it looks like you've tied the ribbon around the middle of the
Another Showstopper gone. Sherry's just bought the Showstopper and the papers, the card. Well done, Sherry.
There we go. Oh, do you know what? I love these shows when I get to do like loads and loads of different techniques.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one. I've got about 10 under here, guys. There's no way I'm going to work through 10. I'm going to have to try and pick which one. Do you want to do next? Do you want to do a shaker card?
Can I just say that I've seen about 5 or 6 requests in this show alone for a shaker. So should we do that next?
Shaker it is. Right, I'll get ready for the shaker next.
Okay.
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, here we go. Are we voting in this show now? We haven't done a vote all week. Oh, we should definitely start doing the vote now, because then you'll win today. No, you'll win today because it's cartload later, and then me and you in on Sunday.
Get in, yes. Is it the end of the month? No. Never mind. Well, it's a good thinking, though.
It's good. Well, yeah. So there will be a vote for the demo of the show at the end of the show, and it will be by default the demo of the day. And of course, don't forget to join me and Sarah on Sunday for the wrap-up of the first week. Well, what? Oh, there'll be a vote tomorrow. Yeah, but me and Sarah are together on Sunday, so we can sort of obviously push. Anyway, Sherry Burns has bought it. Jeanette says, Sarah, you've just convinced me that I needed this. So that's gone to Sherry, to Jeanette. Robbie's bought. Christine just saying, just received the Sheena bag and the special flock pad. Ben, I can understand why you were stroking the paper. So cool. Terry says, I love using the embossing mat. It is well worth the extra 10 seconds. And Lynn says, can you make a card out of these like you showed with the Christmas and Halloween frames? You can. We'll have a look at some of the sort of samples with Sarah a little bit later on, but we've already seen one. Lynn, you might not have been here at the beginning, but you can absolutely do that. Check out the Showstopper. Please don't miss out on this. And then make sure you add in that bonus buy as well. We are over 40%. Over 40. Trying to not be 50. 40%. Of the stock has now gone, so you're going to have to be quick on this. Buy the Showstopper, get the card stock for half price. Now, look what I've nabbed over here. Way, look at this. Belter, man, Belter. The limited edition, she really isn't listening. The limited edition is now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means...
Hurry up and check out.
Hurry up and check out, man. Belter. This is the bag, the second of the limited edition bags. We had Sheena the other day. She's disappeared. Sarah is going to be disappearing. We had huge stocks of these. You guys have absolutely loved them. And I tell you what, Sarah's bag, you bought it because you wanted the next one in the collection. You've got that amazing Sarah caricature on the front. And the other reason you bought this is because you've got the amazing... scruffy little cat stamps in there too, with Sarah in a full sort of boss mode there, with the "Yes, Queen" sentiment.
It's actually "Yes, Queen," not "yes." It's "Yes."
Yes, Queen.
Better.
Tell you what, if my Daisy was watching right now, because she says it, but she would be like, Dad, what are you doing? She's still at school, just about. Yes, Queen. So you get this and this, £24, $32. I mean, you're happy, but look at everything else you're going to be getting in here. You're saving almost £96, almost $119 in Sarah's bag. We've got some of our metallic paint markers in silver. The 3 different pens are coming to you. You're also going to be getting a lovely set of sentiment. This is the Reach for the Stars. We've got stamps and dies in here. We've got beautiful stamp frames in there. That floral heart aperture is absolutely beautiful. Look at this beautiful embossing folder as well in there. That you've got that precious camellias. You've also got, I think, one of the nicest die sets from the Vintage Butterfly collection. That's that marvellous Mariposa, really big sized die set there. You're also going to receive some more sentiment. This is the If the Shoe Fits sentiment set. Sarah's one of her favourite dies of all time included in this bag, which is that beautiful Woodland Fairy Edgeable. And can you believe also you're going to get that 48-page luxury insert pad with all of the beautiful foiling on there. On the vellum and also on the paper as well, in the gold, the silver and the rose gold. All of that is included in your limited edition bag with the limited edition stamp, but we have only got a small quantity left. That's limited. It will go potentially by the end of the show. If you've not yet got yours, grab it whilst you can, because once it's gone, it's gone. Right, we're going to give you opportunity to check out. If you have already checked out, don't forget to keep surfing the website, pick up those free gifts, check out all the 3 for 2s, the buy one get ones on the website. And if you have checked out and you think you've got everything you need today, get your questions and requests in for me, and we'll do some more when we come back. We're going to be shaking when we come back. We'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes.
The party is here. It's time to find your sparkle because Crafters Companion is turning an amazing 18.
We've got disco fever and you're all invited to light up the dance floor for our biggest and brightest party yet.
And it's the hottest ticket in town and everyone's on the guest list.
So follow the call of the disco ball and join us from the 9th to the 22nd of October.
We'll be shining the spotlight on a dazzling lineup of amazing new launches, offers and so many surprises.
And Crafters TV has been transformed into a boogie wonderland with live fun and crafty goodies every day.
And we're keeping the party going with Birthday 24/7. Tune in to enjoy non-stop Crafters TV all day, every day throughout the entire birthday celebration.
So, Dancing Queens, what are you waiting for? Visit our amazing new Crafters Companion website to join the fun and shine bright.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website. Our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you add those crafty goodies to your basket and check out. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. First, head on over to the Crafters Companion homepage. Select the correct geographical location at the top of the page. Next, log into your My Crafters account. Explore the site and products using the navigation bar at the top of the screen. When you find the product you want, add to your basket by clicking the Add to Basket button. You'll then have the option to view your basket or continue shopping. If you want to check out, click View Your Basket. Here you can see the list of items you've added along with the order summary on the right-hand side of the screen. This is also where you'll see your loyalty discount. And just remember, the price you're seeing at this stage is excluding any delivery charges. This will also be your opportunity to add any discount codes you may have. Simply type in the code, hit apply, and if your code is valid, you should see the correct amount of discount deducted from your order total. Once you're happy to go ahead with your order, click the Proceed to Checkout button in the summary box on the right-hand side of your screen. If you want to use ShopPay, PayPal or Google Pay, you can select the relevant option under Express Checkout and you'll be given instructions on how to check out. If you have a gift card, you can enter the code on the right-hand side of the screen and press Apply. You should see the correct amount of discount deducted from your total. If you'd like to pay by card, the details linked to your account should appear in the relevant fields. If these aren't showing, you'll need to fill out the correct details. When you've entered your payment information, click the Continue to Shipping button at the bottom of the screen. Select your preferred shipping option, click Continue to Payment. Here you can enter your card details or select ShopPay, PayPal or ClearPay. Next, make sure the correct billing address is entered under the billing address section, or if this is the same as your shipping address, then you'll have the option to select it. Click Pay Now, and that's it. You'll be taken to a thank you page with an order number, and you'll also receive a confirmation email with the details of your crafty purchase, which will be on its way to you very soon. Thanks so much, Digital Me. Welcome back, everyone. I'm really useful, aren't I? In those videos, don't you think I've been very useful with those videos that I've done for you and helped you with the website? Charlotte! Oh dear. But hopefully those are helpful to you, and I think everybody now, majority of people loving the new website, having a good look around it. You've seen how easy it is to navigate and how quickly our teams are working as well. Thank you for all those messages that have come in, by the way, from all of you who are saying how quickly you're receiving your goods. Thank you to Lucine Smith as well, who says, I've just bought Sarah with the Showstopper. Oh yes, the Sarah bag. Get that whilst you can. It's going to disappear.
You've got such good taste.
You have. It's got such good taste. Ord says, Ben, I heard you did a bag dance yesterday. I missed it. Can you do it again? I think it was like this. I think it was that, wasn't it?
You're such a dad dancer.
It does go with my shirt, actually. Paul Prince says, I hope I didn't miss Sarah using the hold and release sheet. You didn't. We're going to be showing you how you can use that in this little next bit of the show. Claire says, I told myself last week I wasn't going to buy much over birthday because there wasn't much that I needed. Then I started watching the shows, and I now know that I need everything. And listen, loads of you have checked out during that short break, and we are fast approaching...
I can't hear you.
Oh. 50 and 50. 50. Ha. So go swiftly. Don't
All
hang.
right. So can I just put it out there? Right? Given that we're half the stock, 42 minutes into the launch day show, I predict that this is probably going to sell out. But do not panic, guys, because when we're back for Second Chance Sunday for all the stuff that you've missed, you can still get the dies. You'll just be paying full price for them. So it's not the dies that are in dire straits.
Dire straits.
It's just the Showstopper. But the thing is, the Showstopper is incredible value because our Ben is about to show you what you get.
Oh, yes, absolutely I am. Thank you. So you get all of the dies, but then if you are getting the Showstopper for an extra 10 or an extra 8, if you're a Platinum member, you get the hold and release sheets. These are back in stock as of today. We'll show you how to use these with Sarah very shortly indeed, but you're going to get 10 of those included. We're also going to give you, seen Sarah using this over the course of the show already, your all-purpose glue, and we're going to give you not one, but 2 of our tape pens. So those are included. May as well get the Showstopper because that is all craft room essential goodies which you'll use with this collection and beyond. Also, worth bearing in mind that when you go for that collection, you do open up your bonus buy as well. He says, what's my bonus buy? Oh, it's here. It's down here. It's all of this amazing cardstock from our Centura Pearl range, which you should be paying £40 or $56 for, but you'll get it half price. With all the bonus buys that we've done this week, that has been the tale. So you're going to get 10 sheets of that beautiful mink. You're going to get 40 sheets of the beautiful double-sided ivory. Then you're going to get our trends pack. This is another 40 sheets, single-sided, but you've got all of these beautiful, really juicy colours in this particular collection of your Centura Pearl. So that's another 40 to add to the 50 that you've already got. And then on top of that, you're also going to receive your Snow White as well. That comes with the, that's the Hint of Gold Snow White. So that is your bonus buy. I feel like there's one more pack missing there. One.
Oh, it's not 180 sheets there.
No, there isn't. Which one am I missing out of that? Centura. Oh, precious metals. I haven't got that. Precious. You're going to get your precious metals included in there too.
Oh, wait, Ben, half a job.
There it is. Hey, lucky I spotted it. There it is. Look, we can see it on the screen there. See, I'm on the ball, me. Your luxury cardstock and the precious metals. That's the one that comes with the adhesive glitter cardstock as well. We'll find that, and I'll show you that in just a bit. So £40 or $56 has just got even better for you. You're going to pay £20 or $28 if you are getting the Showstopper. Right, how are then? Are we going to be doing a shaker next?
I'm going to be doing a shaker next. I'm seeing there's a lot of comments coming through as well about the hold and release. I haven't forgotten. I'm just going to do them all one at a time. You've got us for 2 hours, guys. I'm doing the shakers next, and then we're doing the hold and release. What I am going to do is we've had about 300 new people start watching, Ben, since 45 minutes ago at the start of the show. I mean, where were you 45 minutes ago, guys? You must be explaining all about the new dies. I'm going to do a quick 2-minute explainer, and then I'm also going to show you the concept suite before we start on the shaker card, okay? Now, each die set is a set of 4 dies. So you've got the big outer one, you've got the cut-in detail one like this, right? And then you've got 2 of the frames. Now, the reason you've got these is so that you can mix and match and do different effects with them. So, if I start here with my lovely board, it's actually Craig's lovely board, he made it. I have to give him the credit because it does explain it really, really well, right? So that gives you that. So if you just use this without the inside one, you're going to get that, right? If you use this with the inside one, you use the two of them together, it's going to give you a frame cut out like this, right? So you've got a big frame and then you've got a smaller frame in the middle, and that's because you've got two sizes. So you could switch out the larger one for the smaller one, which would then give you a bigger edging around there, right? This here is where you use the outside one and the inside one, cut them both together, and it'll give you that shape there. I even like the bit that comes out the outside. Those are the 5 different looks you can get using the outside one, right? If you use the inside one, you can use it as a creator card style, which is what we did there. You can use it as a creator card style, but to make the whole frame, you're going to put the frame die in.
Yeah.
And again, you've got 2 different sizes, so you can do a large frame or a small one.
Okay.
But then we use these on that last card just to cut out our apertures, Ben, right? That is everything you could do, 10 different looks with 1 set of dies, okay? Now, if you go for all 6 sets of dies, the matrix of possibilities is incredible because this here is the butterfly outer, but using the leaf inner. Or the butterfly out with the floral inner.
That's gorgeous.
The butterfly out with the hard inner.
Yeah.
The one with the lace inner. The one with the vine inner. 6 different looks there by the time you add the butterfly with the butterfly as well.
Oh, yeah.
So 6 different looks that you've got. But bear in mind, you've got that 6 times over because you've got 6 different outer frames as well. So it gives you the most kind of versatility and flexibility. So that is about 100 different ways that you could do all of those different die sets, right? Then multiply them by all the different cards you can do. So this is nice and simple. Use the outer frame, mat and layer the inner frame up onto it, right?
Nice.
Or do a nice stepper shaped card, put your dies on the inside, right? Or an easel card and use the base die as a nice stopper. Or maybe it's just a front step and we've used the 2 of them on the front stepper. Lovely, right? I'm going to show you how to do them as a shaker. I'm actually going to go next level and I'm going to do a see-through shaker, Ben. Because I love myself a good
see-through shaker?
See-through shaker.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just decided last minute I'm going to do see-through shaker. Flip card.
Nice.
Flipping them on different ways. Nice 3-way panel card there, different ways to use them on there as well. Now, this is the card that I did for you first. So it's just a nice and simple where you cut the aperture in the front and then you see right through to the design that's in here. This one here is where you're doing like a diorama. I think they're nice and simple then, but always look really, really effective. This is a lovely idea, Ben, where you can actually cut away the front of the card and just have it adjoining.
Clever.
Isn't that quite clever? What about this one here?
Yeah.
Where you make it into like an easel.
Oh,
You have the die being the easel. That's that one that I absolutely love.
That's nice.
That is that one that I'm going to be using for my demo in there as well, Ben. Right, so I'm using my favourite one for the next demo.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
This is. Oh, I'm going to have to do this demo as well. Show you how to do a shaped card.
Oh yes.
In the shape of the die.
Lim was
Love
asking about that.
I just think they're nice panel dies to go on the front of your card. I mean, how many dies do we ever do that are this versatile, Ben? Where you get a concept suite this big. I'm just going to tell you now, we don't. There's another one of your shakers in there.
The shakers.
There's another. I love this idea where it's just your vine. I did say do that, where you bring your frame out your design on the inside as well. So whatever your sentiment is. I did this card on Wake Up Call, so I can show you how you can merge the 2 in between.
Interlocking,
right?
yeah.
And then let's have a little look. What else have we got here? Oh, there's a normal easel card with the one on the front. Oh, this is nice, where it's a K card. Oh, I did that upside down there. K card, Ben, with the piece on the front.
Yeah.
Or a K card. This is one of the ones where the design's going to the inside. Isn't that lovely?
Absolutely beautiful.
Right, I'm going to put them out the way and we're going to start on me next. We're going to do the see-through shaker card.
All right, loads of lovely comments still flying through. We're coming on to the hold and release sheets. Don't you worry, I can still see loads of comments about that. Love the shaking, Ben and Sarah, says LAM. And loads of you chatting about those limited edition bags as well. Maybe there will be more of the different characters coming further down the line. And again, Laura was saying, we'd love to see Sarah Sara used some of those nesting frames to frame photos. Might not get a chance today, but again, it's something that you can absolutely do with this set. Over 50% of the stock of the Showstopper has gone. If it keeps going at this rate, you know the drill. We could be looking, never mind by the end of the day, looking by the end of the show that Showstopper is gone. So please grab it whilst you can. And for those of you that wanted to see, who was it who mentioned it was Laurel, wanting to see photos being framed with these, your wishes are command.
Aren't they lovely?
Gorgeous
they do make
pics.
perfect little frames, guys. They are the perfect little frames for your scrapbook pages as well. We've been doing all these card making demos, but there's so much you can do with that. Honestly, it's brilliant. Right, Johnny, can I start my demo? Because I'll get it done really quickly. Why, yes. Right,
why
okay. Are you ready for the
Okay.
shaker? Right, I'm going to do shaker box. Right?
Shaker box?
Oh, yeah, see-through shaker box.
What the?
Yeah, see-through shaker box, right?
Okay.
So I've made the lid and the base of my box, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of my cardstock, here we go, and I'm going to stick it onto the lid of the box, right? Now, you're going to stick it down, and then you're going to cut through 2 layers of card. So here's the thing. I want you to use your tape pen, Ben, but I want you to, oh, there you go, that's that side there. So I want you to use your tape pen all around the outside, but then also use plenty of it across the middle, because I'm going to cut my aperture up into the middle as well, all right?
Okay.
So watch this, it's going to go onto here like this, all right? And then if I use this, where's my die set gone? Right, I'm going to cut out the inside, create a card style, all right? So that means I'm going to take this one off the middle here, going to pop that into there like that, hold it in place with a little bit of tape, Ben, and we're going to cut this end out. So bear in mind, I'm just trying to eyeball it like this now, and I'm going to send this through, and we're going to cut through both layers. So you need to make sure that's right in the middle of your die set. Straight through, cut through both of those layers there.
Let us know which are your favourite decorations or design as well, because Chemistry and Biology is saying, loving the leaves die. Can't wait to use that for my fall and Thanksgiving cards. Again, just lots of you saying that you're looking forward to seeing this demo with the shaker and those hold and release, which we'll do in the next hour for you. So don't worry, lots of time still to squeeze in even more demos for you. Here we go, look at this.
So look at this, I'm going to take that, Ben. You just want your pokey tool, and you're just going to sit and poke out all those little bits, right? Now, I'm very conscious that I'm wanting to speedy me way through this. So do you want to see the one where I've cut out all the little bits?
Yes.
There it is.
Oh, nice.
There's so all I've done is cut out, popped out all those little bits, right?
Yeah.
You probably want to add your metal shim if you want to make life a little bit easier. And then watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in with a little bit of the plum jam and just darken around the insides of this, right? Because I want some nice depth and dimension onto the bit that we've just cut out, right?
Okay.
Now, if we're going to be doing a see-through shaker, Ben, what I need is to be able to see through this. So your acetate, you're going to stick, let's have a little look. I've got my piece of acetate that I'm going to stick over here. I've put my red liner tape, but I do want to use my dotty tape pen just to make sure this is all really well stuck down as well, all right? So here we go. And then I'm just going to release the backs off here.
Okay.
Right, now, if it's a see-through shaker, the whole technique is, Ben, that goes down there like that, right? And then you need a second piece of acetate to go over the top, because we need to be able to see right through the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So we'll go with that. Oh, I hope I've got some foam on a roll. Yes, I have. Right.
Nice.
So you're going to go right round the outside now and try and go right close up to the edge.
Oh, so you don't lose any of the bits?
Yeah, because otherwise what happens is all of your bits gather underneath where you don't want them. Right, so you're going to go right up to the edge there. Going to come right through there, and a little pair of scissors, or the biggest pair of scissors in the world, either would do. There we go. Right, someone was saying about a shaker bits all fall out, Ben.
Yeah.
Right? You need to make sure there is no gap all the way around in your shaker. Right? Zero gap at all. If you've got no gap, your shaker bits can't come out. The other thing that I've seen people do wrong with shakers is they don't stick it down really, really well.
Okay.
Right? So watch this. I'm going to put my shaker pieces in here. So I'm going right into the middle. Be very, very careful not to get any shakers onto your
yes.
foam.
That is a full
Because
shaker.
it is a very full shaker, isn't it? Right? Probably
got
a
a
bit
bit on
fuller
your
than it
foam.
needs to be. Oh, there, you don't want any of them, right?
Spotted it. There you go.
So don't get them. So now, when I stick this down, there is no way, I'm sticking that right down the outside,
Yeah.
there is no way any of those pieces can escape, right? And that's what you want. You want this movement.
Yeah.
We want that to be really, really full.
Brilliant.
Right? Now, that looks a little bit plain and boring at the moment, right? However, if I was to use these two bits here, and then cut them out with that lovely outer frame die.
Yeah,
Look at these. This is why this one's my favourite. Love this design. I absolutely love it, Ben. And I'm going to do it once. I'm going to do the gold. So I'm sticking all the way around the outside with the dotty tape pen first of all. And I'm going around the inside with the straight tape pen, so it's a really good stick. And I'm going to just frame that up in the centre. Now it's starting to come together, isn't it? All right.
It's amazing.
And I'm going to do it a second time with my dotty tape pen. So again, plenty of tape on here, Ben. Popping that whole thing together. And I'm going to layer that second one up on there. And then that, but I'm just slightly off-centering it. So we'll get, no, that's run the wrong way around. Because you can see they only line up one way.
Oh, fine, yeah.
Right? So I'm going to line up that second layer. And now I've got that lovely set of the die just slightly off-centred. So you've got a tiny bit of shadow coming through there. And you've got that lovely shaker
That is so
see-through
good.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
And then all I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to stick some little bits around the sides and put the whole box together.
Excellent stuff. Loads of love for the fact that we saw that scrapbook page as well. Chemistry and Biology saying thank you so much for showing the scrapbook page. So many wonderful possibilities. There are, you know what, so many wonderful combinations of all of the different dyes that you've got within this set, within each of the packages that you've got. But then, of course, as you see with Sara, you can mix and match these around. Such a versatile set. You know, we always talk about nesting dyes being your sort of bread and butter, but these, the fact that you've got so much decorative effects with these, you've got so many different combinations. This is your bread and butter and your cup of tea as well. You know, so much that you can do with them. Don't forget though, you'll have to be quick if you want to jump on that Showstopper. You'll still be able to get the dies after that Showstopper's gone, but you won't get the added value of getting all of those extra tools in there. The tape pen that you've seen Sara keep using, the glue you've seen Sara keep using, the hold and release sheets, which you'll see how to use with Sara in just a little while. So for the extra £10, $10 or £8, $8, incredible. And there we go, look at that, done with time to spare. Brilliant, Sara.
With time to spare,
Yes.
that's it. Look at this. So I'm going to put my lovely couple of little die bits on here just to finish this off. Yeah, isn't that nice and simple and easy? And then I've got a nice reason for us to want to celebrate.
That is, mate, get that over here. We'll get, that's another one.
Don't
to
you
vote
worry. I'm coming over with it, Ben. I'm coming over. We're doing boxes and all sorts. Look at that. Double shaker, see-through box. Smashing
Love it. Hey, I tell you what a show so far. Make sure that you do not miss out. Check out now whilst you can. £64 or 70. I won't. Or $72. That's your Showstopper. Double points on this, of course, as well. Plus, you then open up the doors to that bonus buy as well. Do not miss out. 50% of the stock gone and plenty more to show you over the course of the next hour or so. So do stay with us. Make sure that you get yours right now. If you have just joined us, a very warm welcome. We are back for the rest of our launch day event. My name is Ben Moseby and it is so busy. The shows over the course of our birthday event have been so busy. They've got busier and busier, and I tell you what, this has been one of the most well-received launches of the week so far. You guys are loving the fact that we're bringing you your bread and butter when it comes to your nesting dies, but the fact that you've got so much versatility, so many combinations with all of the different nesting dies that you've got here, and I think that's the key. I always think of our Debbie Robinson, you know, when we launch new things, she always goes, she doesn't want a one-trick pony. You know, if she sees a set and she says, I'm going to do one thing with this, probably not going to buy it. This set, as hopefully you've already seen over the course of the first hour, and indeed during Wake Up Call, is far more than a one-trick pony. Think of all of the different combinations, all of the different ways you can use these, the different ways that you can combine these for all of your different projects. I mean, seriously, if you're looking for versatility, here it is in a collection. The Showstopper collection, and Sarah will show you the boards in more detail in just a second, but the Showstopper collection is all of these. So you've got those 6 brand new sets of beautiful dies in there. So your kaleidoscope of butterflies, you've got your rose garden, your amore, you've got your Regency swirls, the entwined vines, and then the seasonal leaves in there. You can go for those individually if you wish. However, the majority of people, the overwhelming majority of people, going for the Showstopper, whereby you pay an extra £10 or $10, £8 or $8 if you're platinum, and we throw in all of these useful items that of course you'll use with this set, but then use elsewhere in your crafty life as well. So a bottle of your all-purpose glue, 2 of our fantastic tape pens, and back in stock, shout it from the rooftops, your hold and release sheets. You will get a set of those included within the Showstopper bundle, all of that for an extra tenner. And also worth bearing in mind, because I know a lot of people have been waiting for those to come back in, they are available as an individual item on the web now as well, which you can go for the 3 for 2 on 2. Remember, across the website, 3 for 2s on adhesives, on various cardstock, on accessories for your Gemini plates, all these kind of things. Check it out. You'll find a little drop-down section on the website. Don't forget also, just before we pop to Sarah, we have still got double points on everything right throughout the event, so this is such a great excuse to be picking up the launches and then grabbing some more of those craft room essentials, because you're getting the double points, you're working your way up that Club Inspire ladder, or indeed keeping yourself at platinum for the next 25 years. But we give you free gifts also. So when you spend 10 today, you are getting this unbelievable Climbing Vines stamp and die set. I think we said worth over £20. All you have to do today is spend a tenner, and that automatically gets added into your basket. Don't panic as well with the new website. You'll see initially that it will put a cost on this, but before you get to the checkout. But once you get to the checkout, you will see all of your discounts, and all of these free items will obviously come to you gratis. You're also going to get, for your £50 spend, today's pen. I know so many people who are jumping in and buying every day to collect the pens. This is the next one in the line, the 5th of 8, I believe. This is your light pink crystal limited edition pen. And then, of course, you spend 100, which has been so easy to do with all of the fantastic new goodies. You get the jute tote as well, including those 2 items. The 2 items that I've just shown you will change tomorrow. There'll be brand new 10 and 50 gifts. The jute tote is always available when you spend over 100 whilst stocks last. Right, let's get back into it, and welcome back, Sarah. We are well over half the stock of your Showstopper gone. So much still to show everyone, Sarah, but let's have a look through this for people who have just joined us. What is the key to this? Why is everybody loving this collection so much?
Yeah, honestly, it is the versatility in all of these dies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this one set. This is the Rose Garden. Love this die set, right? And I'm going to show you 4 different ways that you could cut this and get 4 completely different looks, right? So can you see, we've got an outer die here, Ben. You've got 2 of your standard cutting dies, right? And then you've got the inner die cut on here as well, right? So what we can do, now what I'm going to advocate for, Ben, which is not something I usually do, is I want you to use your magnetic cutting plate.
Okay.
I want you to hold your dies in place while you send them through your machine. So can you see, you pop that down there. If I take this, pop that on there like that, hold it in place with a little bit of tape, Ben, what it'll do is it will go through and it will cut that detail out. Now, this is the first way that you could cut these dies, and what it does is that'll cut the outer frame, but it'll leave the inside as a solid. Now, this is a brilliant way. If you're doing like the inserts on your cards and you want to have that layer on the insert on the inside, this would look absolutely, oh, there it is, look at that. Didn't even need to pop it out, Ben. A couple of these little bits out of here that I'll pop out. Where's my pokey tool? Oh, I need that new uber fancy pokey tool from yesterday, don't I?
Oh, no, you do.
I meant to get them and put them on this show, and I totally forgot. But go back and have a little look, or just search the new
Essential
toolkit.
tools, yeah.
Essential toolkit, guys, and you can find them. Oh, we should have got them on this.
If I can
go and grab it.
I'll go and get it.
Should we see if producer Johnny will get that into our show as well? Yeah, right. We can always ask. It's 4:05 on a Friday night, so we might not get something, but you never know. We can always ask the question, can't we, right? So, here we go. There's that outer frame. There's if you just use it on its own, Ben, right? If I take this, right, oh, you can come out of there now. And I now take this die, give it a clean out, put that back in place, Ben, but now use it with one of these frames. Now, that would give you a thin frame around the outside, or this would give you a thicker frame. So let's leave that one there. Oh, he's brought in me fancy pokey tool. Thank you. You're such a good help, aren't you? Right. So I'm going to pop this next piece on there. Hold that in place with a little bit of tape, right? And we'll send that through. And you can see the difference when we add one of those inner dies into it. So now we've got the outer one with the solid on the inside, this one here. We're going to have the outer one with nothing on the inside. So we're going to have it just purely as a frame, which is what I use to frame around a lot of my apertures, Ben. All right? So if I take this here, again, I'll use my pokey tool. Oh, I'll use my fancy new pokey tool is what I'll use.
Oh, yes, here we go.
Yeah, oh, there we go, fancy. Oh,
fancy pan.
It just feels good in my hand.
Yes.
That's the best way. Look at that.
Easy to hold, I would imagine.
Just so easy to hold, right? You're going to poke out all these little bits, right, guys?
Yep.
I'm going to get all them poked out. I'm going to get these bits poked out as well. I will do all of them, but I want to move on and show you the other ways in which you can use it, right? So, I can go with this next one.
Yep.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this one, stick this in the middle. So I am going to use this now, Ben, with the tape in the middle. So I'm going to cut it the regular way. So I'll cut it into that base, pop these on, pop the top layer on there, and then while that's through cutting, I can use my pokey tool, poke out my extra pieces.
Oh yeah, another one gone to Olga, by the way, who's just placed a Showstopper with the card bundle. LAM's got the Showstopper, loving today's £10 freebie. Says, I love the coordination. Let's not talk about how many jutes my friend and I will have. Collection of jutes. And also,
well, the thing is, the handy, you don't mind having more than one of them, do you not?
No, absolutely not. They look the business. And Sister P4 says, I cannot wait to use these dies. So beautiful. Loads of them flying out the door. Well over half of the stock gone. And I would say as well, a lot of the... oh, there we go.
Oh, toolkit's there.
Toolkit's there.
Do you want to see what's in it other than the pokey tool?
Yeah, yeah.
So you get this fabulous new wonderful pokey tool, which is so sharp it even has its own protector, right? You also get the squeezers. So, oh crikey, they've got their own sticky bit on the end as well, right? So what you can pick this up, move with it, you squeeze to put them back down again, right? So that's your squeezers. You've got a set of precision snips, and they're so sharp. They're stainless steel ones. They're really super sharp. So they come with their own protector in there as well. We're all about the protection in this kit, guys.
We are.
All about the protection. So you get the scissors as well, but then you also get your craft knife, your metal ruler,
nice,
and your little, so look at that. So you've got your little self-healing cutting mat, right? You've got the scissors, you've got the pokey tool, you've got the squeezers.
Perfect.
So all of that coming together in a lovely little box set. Now that $19.99, $24.95, that is your kind of like special birthday introductory price. So this is a fantastic, really fantastic deal, guys. I kind of don't want you to miss out on it. We sold hundreds and hundreds yesterday. I'd hate to think you missed the show yesterday and you didn't know we had them now, because they just, that was yesterday's launch.
Was, and super busy. Loads of people were saying that they were just buying it just to get their hands on that new pokey tool. So you can understand how busy that has been. And a lot of the papers, I think I'm right in saying, a lot of people talking about the papers that you're using today, Sarah. I think a lot of the papers that you used are from the My Special Papers pad, aren't they? My Special Papers box. Yeah. So, yes, the good thing is we're going to be stocked up on papers for ages because we've got them lovely My Special Papers boxes. 55% of the Showstoppers now gone. This is, honestly, this is on almost like a minute for minute thing at the minute, so if it keeps going this way, I'm telling you, by the end of the show it could be gone if we're as busy as we are right now. So please go quickly on that Showstopper if you want to get all of the added goodies alongside the everyday board and nesting dies as well. Wow, so busy. Are you ready for the final way we're going to... Well, it's not the final way, guys, it's just the final of 4 because I only cut 4 bits of card, right? So there's the outer and the inner, so if you use the two together, Ben, I'm going to take that last piece of card, hold the two together. Now, when you're adding in more dies like this, you're making an already intricate die even more intricate, right? So if you do that
What I want you to do is I want you to send it through once to cut,
Yeah.
and then we're going to send it through another time to emboss, right?
Okay.
So we're going to do a separate emboss, and someone was asking about this earlier.
Yes,
We're going
Beverly.
to use the embossing mat. It was Beverly. Right, Beverly, this is for you again, right? So what you're going to do, you're going to take this out.
Yeah.
Can you see they're still being held within the die, right? So when they're being held within the die, I want you to take them off. Oh, I've also forgot, yeah, that's right. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to pop this over. Leave this out, very important. If you put this back in, guys, you'll end up cutting your rubber emboss. You'll just ruin it anyway, right?
Okay.
So you're going to leave that one out. If you've got the purple one in, don't have the magnetic one in. That's how it all works. If you do accidentally do that one time, if it's too thick with what material you've got in, it should just return it. Or if it does feed it through, it'll just rumple up your rubber embossing mat.
Okay.
Just send it through a few more times and it'll start to retain its shape a little bit. It's not the end of the world, right? So here we go. Take them out. I'm going to give that nice bit of a tap. Save me too much work with the pokey tool. There is that. Let me just get some white card here so you can see it really well. How fabulous is that?
Looks
so that is
amazing.
one look.
Yeah.
Completely different look from this frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Completely different look from the frame with the bit inside. Completely different look from that. 4 different ways you can use the same die to give you 4 completely different looks.
And I wouldn't even like to try and calculate all of the different looks that you'll be able to achieve when you then start to combine the different kind of inside frames with the outer frames from each of the collections. I mean, it's not limitless.
I
but it
reckon there's
feels
over
like it.
100.
I
If
reckon you're
you're
right.
going for the whole set,
Yeah.
you've got 6 different ones there. I reckon there's over 100.
Challenge when you get these home, see how many different ways you can use them, see how many different combinations you can create. And as always, don't forget, when you do get these home, you get crafting with them, do make sure that you pop all of your pictures up on the Facebook pages, tag us in them, because we love to see what you guys have been doing and how much you love the goodies that you get. Ords29 says, I've got loads of pokey tools, but I had to get the toolkit for the new pokey tool. Of course. I mean, there's pokey tools, and then there's the pokey tool, you know, and I think if you're one of those people perhaps who, you know, pokey tools are kind of like pens, aren't they, in a way that you just lose them, they roll off, they go under your craft desk, whatever. You're not going to lose this one. It's much bigger. So you've got to get it with all of those extra tools in there as well, with the squeezers and the mat and the knife. And Adassa says these dies are brilliant. Even if it's your first die set, you've endless possibilities. If it is your first die set, what a die set you've got there, and how many different crafty possibilities have you got with that set? And as everyone will attest to, nesting die is just an absolute craft room must. Something else which you need to be quick on, the Showstopper's flying. We have got less than 90 of Sara's bag to go. We had, well, 1,000 of each of the bags. The Sheena bag flew out the door. This one is going to go the same way. If you want to grab it, I mean, come on. You may want to get another one. If you've already got one, get one for a friend. Maybe you've got someone who isn't watching and doesn't know about these. Get it as a gift, because you've got that brilliant Sara tote, little signature in the bottom corner there as well. And then you've got the limited edition stamps to go with them too. The 2 Sara poses with the, let's get it right, Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen.
Yeah, sentiment that goes with it. It's very, very sassy, which we absolutely love. £24 or $32. But look, in the bag, all of these goodies. I mean, it's absolutely insane, the value. Stamp and die sets, sentiment sets in here. A set of our metallic markers in the silver. You've got one of those beautiful aperture stamps collections. This embossing folder is absolutely stunning. 6x4 with that beautiful camellia bouquet on there. Then you've got what I think is the best die set from the Vintage Butterflies collection, which is the stunning Marvellous Mariposa. You've got some more sort of really sort of sassy stamps in there as well from the If the Shoe Fits range. You've got an absolutely exquisite edgeable in here. This is that Woodland Fairy. So stunning. If you love to do your colouring, paper piecing, that is going to be right up your street. And then we've also popped in here the 48 sheet insert pad as well, beautifully foiled. You've got your vellum and also your paper inserts in there too, foiled in your silver and foiled in the gold and the rose gold as well. Somebody's very happy out there with this deal. I don't know who that is, but very, very happy indeed. £24 or $32. It's birthday, it's a party. We're going to have people laughing and shouting because that's what it's all about. Right, back to the Showstopper deal. Here we go. £64 or $72 for the bundle. If you do just want to go for those dies on their own, you can. If you want to go for those, we'll show you the detail actually, and just basically show you the difference and show you what you're getting for that extra 10. So here's the price. If you just want the dies, £56 or $64 for that range. So the kaleidoscope of butterflies, your rose garden, your amore, regency swirls, the entwined vines and the seasonal leaves, you get all of those. And again, if you just want to pick and choose, you're welcome to do that too. But the overwhelming majority of people are going, well, actually, 56 or 64 or 70 or 80 for an extra tenner. When we show you the Showstopper, you can get all of these other items thrown in as well. And it's not like, you know, we're just throwing in random stuff. We're throwing in stuff that you're seeing Sara using as she's putting these projects together, and all this kind of stuff that you'll use in your craft room day to day to day. Bottle of our all-purpose glue. 2 of our amazing tape pens you're going to be getting included as well, and you're also going to be getting the hold and release sheets. 10 of those newly back in stock, popped into this bundle this morning for you. So that is a really, really good opportunity to pick up all of those goodies for an extra 10 or an extra 8 if you're platinum. And also don't forget, because I know loads of you have been waiting for these, tell your friends the hold and release sheets are back in stock as an individual item. They're on a 3 for 2 for you as well today. Also worth bearing in mind, and I've seen a few chats about it on the new website, if you do see things perhaps and you can't stretch them yet, use the wish list feature on the website and put items in there. Loads of people have been saying how much they love that. You've got that wish list then, and then you can sort of send it off to other people to get the deals for you. Right, let us get back over to Sara. I kind of lose track as to where we are now, but I think, are we going to have it through the boards again?
I promised to show you how to use the hold and release sheet.
That was it.
And I'm keeping all the orders going. So Cindy's saying, I've ordered the Showstopper, extra card pack, God knows I have a room full of paper, the tool set, and the extra hold and release sheets. Yes, hold and release sheets is something we've just stocked up on deep ahead of birthday, because these are all the core things people keep stocking up on, okay? Now let me show you how it works. Is you're going to peel a little bit off the back of the hold and release sheet to pop down your piece of card that we're going to use, right? So I'm going to stick that piece of card on, Ben, and you only need to cut this to the size of your sheet of card. So you're only going to use a little bit of that hold and release sheet. Right? Now, I'm going to use this, right? I'm going to cut into that with the inside die, because this is what I'm going to use for my paper piecing, right? So you just pop that down, Ben. I'm going to make my sandwich up. So I'm going to cut into the base plate here. Clear magnetic, top plate on there. Going to whiz it through, and we'll be ready to go. Now, let's have a little think. I'll do this. So I've got that black one. I think I'll stick it with paper piece on. Oh, actually, should I do it onto a little bit of acetate?
Oh, very nice.
I love a bit of acetate for paper piecing. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a piece of the acetate. Oh, that's thin acetate. Never mind, I'll do the job. Piece of acetate. I'm going to use my dotty tape pen on the back of here. So really important, because you want a very, very good stick all the way around, right? So your dotty tape pen all the way around here like this. This is why you'll go through a lot of dotty tape pens, Ben. Although I'm making people feel awkward now about the fact because we haven't got any of these, so. And then you've got the straight tape pen comes down in the middle, right? So we've got plenty of glue, the right glue for the right job on there. And then this I'm going to pop down on here like that. Right, there we go. I'll stick that down at the flat bit. So we're now going to paper piece some of these into here. So what we do is we take out, there's the bit with the hold and release sheet, right? Now the idea is it holds them in the die. So now what you do is you're going to peel the rest of the card that you don't want off the hold and release sheet, so that you're left with just the bits to do all of your paper piecing.
And this is the solution, Sara, isn't it? Because I see a lot of people saying, oh, I don't want to do paper piecing because it's too fiddly. But this takes away the fiddliness because you know where everything is.
You know where everything is. You know where everything's going to go. This is the bit. Honestly, I used to hate paper piecing before we had this stuff. Used to absolutely hate it. Right, so there's the pattern up on there, right? Then you can use your pokey tool, Or you can use your little squeezers, would be brilliant for this, Ben.
Yeah.
And you just want a little fine tip glue applicator. So what I've got is I've got our little fine tip glue applicators.
Okay.
And you're just going to pop some detail glue into all the little gaps that you're going to want to fill in with your paper piecing.
And how much paper piecing is too much? Do you tend just to do like a few accents, or do you go the whole hog, or what looks the best?
Different people like different things. I like a couple of little accents.
Right.
But I think that's because I can't be bothered to do a whole hog piece, right?
Okay.
Being really honest, guys.
Yeah.
It's each to their own. I'm not a whole hog type of person, right? I did do a whole hog one once.
Right.
But once.
Once was enough.
So watch this, right? You peel the back up off here, and what you'll see is you're trying to peel off just the you're peeling off just the card, then, and not, there we go. So that's going to come off, you see, and then that goes into there. Now this is where I honestly think your pokey tool is brilliant for just positioning into place.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
I'm going to have to go quiet while I do all this.
Okay, well, whilst you're doing that, there's loads of comments. Thank you again. Please keep sending these and keep them coming over the weekend. Stories of how quickly you've received your items. Beth Metzger says, I got home from work yesterday and I asked hubby if I got a package. He rolled his eyes at me. My orders from Monday and Tuesday both showed up yesterday in North Dakota.
Wow.
So Monday and Tuesday, so 2 days to North Dakota. That is just incredible. So thank you. Keep those coming through. Beth says boxes opened and evidence disposed of. On to more buying. Is this a thing for birthdays? So many of you like shopping now, opening and then just putting them in the craft room and like pretending the items that have always been there. And also thank you to... thank you also to Marlena, who says next year for birthday week we need a crystal pokey tool. We've only just brought in a new one. But yeah, wow, different pokey tools every day. Is that what you're saying instead of the pens? And congratulations, round of applause to our newest platinum member, who's bought so much and has just become platinum member, Gidget in Utah. Well done, Gidget.
Yay! Well done. Do you know, I love it. Love it when we've got a new member of the club. I tell you what, guys, it's downhill from here. You want the addiction, it keeps coming strong.
That's
Tell you
it.
what, the good thing is you could make platinum in half the time in birthday week because of the double points, though.
Absolutely right. And I tell you what, I mentioned it earlier on. If you're joining the Cartload show later on with Becky and Debbie, there is an item there. For those of you that want to get your hands on a G2 and you're interested in your soft craft, we've got a deal on that show later on for you where even if you're, say you're buying it for the first time, you're getting 20% off, you can pick up 800 points on a particular bundle that we've got. So imagine if you bought that as your first purchase today, you would go from not being in the club to being a gold member straight off the bat. It's very easy during birthday to climb up the ladder within Club Inspire and also retain that platinum status as well, which I know is why a lot of you obviously pick up the launches, but you then sort of like pick around the website, get all of the, the craft room essentials. It's a great time to do that. Get the new stuff, but also get the craft room essentials too. Nona Lawton says, Ben, I've just ordered the Showstopper and more of those release sheets as well. 60% now of the Showstopper disappeared. This is going to go by the end of the day. The Showstopper will be gone. Look how brilliant Sarah's been paper piecing whilst we've been chatting.
That is why you want to hold and release sheets.
Yes,
absolutely. This is why we don't demonstrate paper piecing very much on area, because I literally went quiet for like a whole 10 minutes.
Good job, I can chat.
So good job, Ben can chat, but you're right, I like just doing a little bit of an accent there. Then I would probably take an accent rose down here and I might do this in a different colour. But that's enough. You don't need to do all of it. You just need to do if you want to do all of it, it's a very relaxing hobby, but just doing a nice few bits and pieces, I think that's perfect. And that pokey tool was brilliant to do it. Let me just show you that set again in case you missed our show last night. You get the pokey tool. Here it is. You get the squeezers. We love the squeezers. So that's where you squeeze them together to open up. I don't know if that's an official name or someone just made that up last night, but I absolutely loved it, right? So you get the squeezers in there as well. You get the mini precision snips, which are the stainless steel, very, very strong ones. Just got a search toolkit in the toolbar at the top, guys, because this wasn't supposed to be on our show. I've just added it on, right? You've got on here the craft knife. You've got your, look at this. So you've got your cutting mat. You can do all of your perfect cutting like this because you've got that metal edged ruler. So you've got the metal edge ruler in there, it's got centimetres on one side, inches on the other. Same with this base cutting mat, centimetres on one side, inches on the other. That is your standard cutting knife, so you just twist it to open it to change the blade out there. But all of those in one little tool.
And the pokey tool, Sylvia's just asking, is it the purple end that covers up the pokey tool, or is there's a little attachment on the end of it, isn't there?
Little attachment, can you see it here? There it is.
Ah, there we go.
Little
there you go,
attachment
Sylvia.
goes on the end.
Yeah. So always safety in mind as well with those tools, which is brilliant. It's a great kit, and as I said, a lot of people were chatting yesterday saying, you know what, I'm just going to get the kit because I want the new pokey tool. £15.99 is your platinum price on that, on $19.96. Absolutely worth popping in. Nice little gift as well. If you are watching, you know, looking to get a gift for a crafter, that would be a really, really fantastic little Christmas gift to go for as well. Right, I cannot believe we are heading towards the last sort of half hour of the show. It's absolutely flown over. So listen, 60% of that Showstopper has gone. So please, if you've got that in your carts right now, I know a lot of you wait because you love to see the demos. Now is the time to be checking it out. Now is the time to be picking up those double points and those free gifts. And also, last chance saloon to ask any questions, or if there's anything else that you want to see or you don't quite understand yet, ask the questions and we'll answer all of those in the final half hour of the show. Come back though, we've got plenty more to show you. We'll see you in about 4 minutes.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft that has all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you log into your account on our brand new site. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Make sure to select the correct location at the top of the page. Go to the My Crafters icon on the top right of your screen. Next, enter your email address. Then, enter your password. Click the Sign In button. You should now be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page. When you're ready to log out, go to the left-hand side of the page and click the Log Out button in the My Account box. When you're logged out, you'll be taken back to the Crafters Companion page. And it's as easy as that.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for checking out your baskets. Well done to those of you who've got your hands on the Showstopper. There's still time, but your time is running out as far as that Showstopper is concerned. If you want to get it with all of the extra benefits as well, with those extra goodies in there, with the tape pens, with the hold and release sheets, with, of course, your Carlisle glue, and then opening up the bonus buy as well with that cardstock, you are going to have to be quick. And don't forget as well, worth bearing in mind that the fun doesn't end, because in between this show and next, we will continue with Repeat For You as our 24/7 coverage continues on YouTube. And then tonight, going to be unbelievable. It's a Friday night cartload, soft craft cartload with Debbie Fisher and Becky. The biggest soft craft cartload we have ever done. Wait till you see the deals on there. It's going to be fast, it's going to be furious, and it's going to be funny, isn't it? Let's be honest. With those two on a Friday night, on a birthday party, it is a must-watch. What I would say as well, even if you're not someone perhaps who's into soft craft per se, jump in and watch, because there's plenty on there which I think kind of rolls into that kind of paper craft mould as well. Plenty sort of multimedia dies and some deals that, you know what, you might think to yourself, oh, maybe I will get back into sewing, maybe I will get back into soft craft, or maybe you know someone who already is. Let them know about that show tonight. Give them a bit of a nudge, tell them to watch. It's going to be a fantastic end to the week here at Crafters TV. But for now, let's get back onto this Showstopper, because it is proving mega busy. £64 or $72. You get everything that you're seeing there, plus that adhesive bundle, as I've mentioned. We'll recap on everything, but I kind of feel let's try and squeeze in another demo or two before we go, whilst we've got Sarah's here. I think, Sarah, we've pretty much covered off the requests so far, so is there anything else particularly you want to show us?
Yes, I said one of my requests.
Yes.
Was doing an easel card with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
So I had your requests, but I had my requests as well, based on when I was showing things. I'm thinking, oh, I need to show you that, right? So I'm going to work on the basis that you guys who are watching have been with me now for the whole show, so you understand the concept of how we're cutting the dies differently. That's not the case. Let me know. I can always walk through that again, right? But assuming you do, I'm going to go back to those lovely butterfly dies that I absolutely love, right? The ones that we were using to cut at the start, and I'm going to use this one here, Ben, and I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to cut it without an interior, right? So if you use that just on the outside, you cut it like that, you're not going to have an interior design cut, which means it's going to be brilliant for you to use as a base card piece. This is where this sort of card comes into its own, right? So I'm going to use all of my die cuts on there, send that through, and you're going to cut the base on there. Now, for this card, you're actually going to do this 3 times, right? So I want you to cut 3 of these outer frame ones that don't have an interior cut. This is, you can only do this with the sorts of nesting dies that have an interior frame as well. Now, if you wanted to go next level, just going to remind people how you do your embossing. You have that facing up, so it's going to cut into the embossing panel, right? But then you're going to use your clear. You're going to leave the magnetic out. You're going to use the top plate. Okay. Right? So it's the same sandwich, it's just you're taking out the magnetic shim. So you're taking out the magnetic and you're replacing it with the rubber embossing mat. That's how you get like a lovely embossed panel through on there, right? So here we go. That should give me lovely detail cut, right? I just tap it. If you want to take all the bits out, guys, tap it on the back. So you're never tapping the cut edge of the die. And that will give you that sort of shape like that, right? Now, I've done 3 of these. Look what I've done with the other 2, is I've just used my inks to ink around the edges, right? And it doesn't matter about the inside, because actually, if you use these bits here, right, to cut out another panel in white, you see your mat and layer that on the top, and nobody's ever going to see that bit. It's going to be perfect when we've finished, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make now the 3 of these into an easel card. Right. So to do that, you're going to need your, wherever I put my Score Master, right? Or your big score or whatever scoring tool you've got. But you're going to want to use your scoring boards with this, right? So you're going to take this, we're going to come in, and we're going to score. Now, first of all, Ben, I want you to place it down here. Try and have it nice and even, and I want you to score just after the butterflies, right? Okay. So we're scoring just after the butterflies there. Then your other score line, you're going to put roughly at halfway. So can you see there where I've got those butterflies going all the way through there, and I'm going to come right through the middle, roughly at halfway, get that going straight down there, right? That's going to fold over at halfway, and I'm going to give it a nice crisp crease, right? And then this one here folds over just above the butterflies. And that's going to give you that nice crisp crease there, right? Now, once you've scored them one way, take them, fold them back on themselves, score them back the other way as well, right? Do you know, I've just had a random thought.
Oh, yeah?
I bet one of the most knowledgeable advanced crafters in this building is producer Johnny.
One of the most knowledgeable advanced crafters?
Knowledgeable advanced crafters in this building. He has literally spent how many hours sitting watching? I bet he's watched more hours of Crafters TV than any of the rest of you.
Anyone else? How many years?
I've just realised, and bear in mind he did craft for a load of years before he came to work for me, and I was just watching thinking, I bet he's watching every demo, knowing exactly what I'm doing. 16 years he's been watching craft
Maybe we should get him out to do some and show his great knowledge.
Yes.
16 years in craft he's done.
See how much he's been listening.
So 16 years. So what would you do on an average day as a producer? I want to work this out. 6 hours. So that's so that's 30 hours a week. 30 times 52. So that is 1,560 hours a year. And how many years? He's done 24,960 hours of crafting.
Oh, I love it.
Nearly 25,000
I don't know what made me think of that. It just came to us all of a sudden. So.
Wowee. 24,960 hours.
Right. Going straight on there like this. Sticking all that down. So you've seen where I've been sticking, right? Got all that. So now, can you see, that's how we end up making an easel card with 3 of these base pieces, right?
Yeah.
Now, I've got quite a shallow easel here, right? If you wanted a higher up easel, what you would have done is you would have put your score line further down here.
Okay.
Right? So I put the score line at the halfway point.
They've got loads of people saying they want to see producer Johnny do a show now. I've started something.
Crikey, he'd kill us, wouldn't he? He'd absolutely kill us. Right, so that is the outer butterfly design, right? If you do the same with the inner butterfly design, right? I've got the inner butterfly, so you would use that along with the outer frame cut die, and that is giving you this sort of shape here.
Love that.
Right? And all I'm going to do is a nice bit of matting and layering, Ben, and finish that whole thing off beautifully.
Do you know what? It's so lovely to see that too, because that is one of those kind of card designs that I feel like I've seen a lot when you guys are showing sort of samples, but I think I've only seen it perhaps put together a couple of times. And it's, again, when you see it broken down as you've just done then, it's a lot easier than it looks to do. It's easier than
you think it's going to be, isn't it?
It looks so impressive, doesn't it?
That's the beauty. That's what we want, though, isn't it? We want really impressive-looking cards that actually aren't that difficult to do when you know how, because you know whoever you're making them for won't know how you've done it, and they're just going to be super impressed with you.
Yeah. Gidget is back on saying, I've discovered all of your tutorials on YouTube. Y'all are amazing. First time getting in on the chat and still figuring this out. And what a blast to connect to all of you and to say thank you. Well, Gidget, it's lovely that you've contacted us for the first time today. Hopefully the first of many messages.
Yes.
Great that you're now platinum, and welcome to the Crafty family. We're a pretty decent bunch here, and you'll find all of the other lovely crafters who comment on these shows as well are all a lovely bunch too. So
Should we tell you why we try and bully you into commenting with us, guys? Because that's essentially what we're doing, really, isn't it? We're trying to bully them into it. What you'll find is, soon as you start chatting, soon as you write a comment, then loads of other people will comment back to you. And then you'll make loads of friends.
Yeah.
And so it's our way of just encouraging you all to be really friendly with each other.
Do you know what?
So,
Well,
if you wonder why we're going on and on about it, guys, there is a reason, and you will thank us one day.
And I think the majority of people who chat about how they met others, particularly during those 3 years when the world was locked down. I mean, this was a lifeline for so many people, but loads of people met during that time. And by the way, whilst we've been chatting, have a look at this. Blooming marvellous, that.
Fancy.
Could be the demo of the show,
Fancy. I don't know, my see-through box was a good one as well. Like, I'll bring it over and you can admire it, Ben.
Okay, bring it on over. More comments coming through saying, yes, would love to see producer Johnny Craft. I'm all up for it. I'm all up for that. But yeah, producer Johnny.
I think we'll get him on doing a craft along.
Yes! Let's do it. He just says he's only been on air once doing crafting. I would love that so much. Deb says, what is soft craft? I know I'm a soft crafter around the waistline. Lol. Sewing and quilting, sewing machine, soft craft. Join in tonight, honestly. As I said, even if you don't think you're that interested in doing it, join in tonight because it'll be so much fun with Debbie and Becky, and there's some fantastic deals. Heidi Hess.
Do you know what I've just realised I've got?
Yeah.
I don't know if Debbie or Becky can hear us. Debbie or Becky! Becky, can you hear us? There's a couple of bottles of Prosecco in the fridge in the office.
Do not say that.
There is a... Maybe don't tell them there's a couple, but they could open a bottle, couldn't they?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Pop next door.
That would be even funnier. Maybe keep that on the down low, everybody. Exactly, says Brenda Kay. I've made lots of friends chatting on here. Keep those comments coming through because we love that. And Jules Corden says, Johnny needs a producer logbook. He can keep a log like a pilot. Funny, funny you should say that.
Debbie, guess what?
There we go.
Guess what, missus? There's a bottle of Prosecco if you want to go and get it in the fridge.
Are you for real?
Fridge. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Bottle of Prosecco in the fridge. She's off.
I've never seen it move so quick.
Next to my office.
Sorry, you are asking. You've got to watch tonight now, haven't you? You've got to watch tonight. She's broken into a jog now. That's unreal. Wow. Tonight, Becky, Debbie, Prosecco. Charlotte's just gone, oh, Lord. Just a quick thank you to everyone again for all these great comments coming through. If you haven't yet got the Showstopper, what are you even doing? We are well over 60% of the stock gone. In fact, scrap that, 2/3 of the stock now gone.
Oh, when's that happened? I missed that.
It's probably whilst we were talking about getting the Prosecco from the fridge.
I just wasn't paying attention. Wow. 2/3.
2/3. Yeah, we've been 60% now, 2/3. Got to be quick if you want it. It's going to go, isn't it? It's going to go by the end of the day if it keeps going at this rate. All of those brand new dies you're going to get within the set. Versatility is the key here. The different combinations that you've got within each set are off the chart, and then the fact that you've got all of the different combos with the inner and outer decorative detail dies across the 6 sets, again, makes it even more exciting for new crafters and experience. Don't open it now.
Oh, Ian, come on in. Oh no, this is too funny. Come round here.
What you done now?
Well, I've just remembered. So I got this. She's found it. She's found it. Look,
of course she would find it.
Tremendous. Yeah, have a look up close.
What is it?
No.
Oh, no, Zecco. Oh, boo.
Why is it in the fridge? They've all took the alcohol stuff.
I've just remembered, we had to get the alcohol free for everybody who was driving home. We were having a birthday celebration the other day. Well, you know, you and Becky can enjoy that tonight. We won't mind so much now. Charlotte was dreading it. She's feeling all right now.
To be honest with you, you know how giddy both Debbie and Becky get. It'd be like they're drunk anyway, won't it, to be honest with you? Debbie, there's beers in the fridge in the gallery. Yeah. I'm not even joking about that. Oh, there's 2 left now, is there? We had a little bit of a birthday party midweek. Sarah was very kind and got a few beers and some pizza for everybody, so that's why there's a few in there. Producer Johnny apparently had a few the other day. I wonder why his producing was so good. Was that on Wednesday, Johnny? I think it was, yeah. He was exceptional that day, he really was. The Showstopper deal, so all of the dies also added in there, all of these other goodies. So for an extra £10, $10 in essence, or £8, $8 if you're platinum, you get a bottle of the Collal all-purpose glue. You get a set of the hold and release sheets, and of course you're going to get the tape pens included too, 2 of those tape pens. So it's all handy stuff to have. And again, it's nice that you've seen how to use those hold and release sheets when it comes to doing some paper piecing with the dies within this set. So it's up to you. You go whichever way you want. £70 or $80 if you want to just get the set. If you do want to go for the Showstopper, you get all of those added extras for a tenner, or £8 or $8 if you're platinum. And also then you open up your bonus buy. I'll just quickly show you because we didn't have this previously. The bonus buy, we'll get the details up for you in a second, but you get all of this cardstock here. So your Snow White Hint of Gold, you're going to get 40 sheets of that in Centura Pearl. You're also going to get your 10 sheets of Centura Pearl in the mink. This all adds up now as well because we were missing one bundle, which I'll show you in just a second. Then you're going to get your Centura Pearl Trends. This is gorgeous. I think one of my favourite packs of the Centura Pearl that we do, actually. It's a really, really gorgeous colour palette. 8 colours, 5 sheets of each. Very, very juicy, bright and happy colours in here. Pinks and purples and reds and greens and beautiful blues in there as well. So that's another 40 sheets. On top of that, you'll get your double-sided luxury ivory Centura Pearl. 40 sheets of that. And then the one that we didn't have is this one here, which is your luxury cardstock, the precious metals. Now with this, you're getting the 5 different colours of your precious metals across a different sort of range of your cardstock. So 10 sheets of glitter card are amazing, super sparkly, non-shed glitter. And then you're also getting the 10 sheets of adhesive glitter card in here as well. So simply you can peel it off and use that adhesive backing to stick to your projects. Die cut's like an absolute dream as well. 10 sheets of your matte mirror included in here as well. And then 10 sheets of that normal mirror card as well. I mean, the matte mirror, honestly, I can't believe how much I've converted. I think it's probably down to Debbie Robinson, TV Wifey, who always talks about how much she loves the satin or matte mirror card. I mean, our mirror card is tremendous, but the satin I just think is absolutely next level gorgeous. But you're getting all of these different colours from the bronze through the rose gold to your gold, and then also into the silver as well. So you get all of those colours in the glitter card, adhesive glitter, matte mirror and mirror card. That is a bundle that is available for you to buy on its own, so you can pay £40 or $56. However, if you put that into your basket with the Showstopper, you'll pay half price for that. And again, it's not as if we've just chucked something random as the bonus buy-in. It's something which every craft room needs. So pop that into your basket in the same basket as your Showstopper. That's £20 or $28. Alrighty. Thank you for all the laughs coming through. Jules says we're looking forward to drunk crafting later on. Don't drink and craft. Be
well,
very
if you do, have the nose echo.
The nose echo, that's so funny. Right, 15 minutes left, in fact. Vote. Are you doing another full project now, or should we get a vote going?
No, I'm going to do it. Producer Johnny says I can squeeze a quick. My exact words were, go on, you can squeeze a quick one in.
All right, go on then.
Squeeze a quick one in. Right, so I thought, how about we do this one here, right? I don't know where that...
You've only got about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, OK.
It's good. Do you like that one? What name can we give it? Is it like a...
It's like a...
theatre card?
Theatre card, did you say? Yeah, it is, because you've got like the wings on the side.
It's very nice. Anyway,
Diorama
it's a nice
theatre
quick
card.
one, right? So, here we go. If you want to do that exact size card, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this bit of cardstock down, right? I've got my trimmer down on here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut this down to 8 3/4. So let's have a little look. It just won't quite be wide enough this way now. So 8 3/4. There we go. 8 3/4 by 6. Okay? 8 3/4 by 6. That's the size that you need for this card.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our scoring tool and we're going to score at 2 inches and 3 inches at either end.
Yes.
Right? So 2 inches and 3 inches. Turn it right around. 2 inches and 3 inches. Okay? And then so when you score them, you're going to score and you're going to give it a little bit of a crease on its way back to you like this, right? Okay. And then you can take it and you can score them the other way as well. That's always the best way to do your scoring and get the nicest fold lines, right? So you've got them folding both ways, right? So there's my shaped card as it was. Now, I've got a little bit of matting and layering that I'm going to do, Ben. So I've just cut some lovely kind of fuchsia card.
Yeah.
And some a beautiful pattern paper on here as well.
Okay.
They're going to go in the middle, but then I'm going to cut the frame and I'm going to cut it out of the silver and out of the pink. Now, this one here, I'm absolutely loving those hearts. Well, I mean, I'm absolutely loving all of them, to be fair. But, where's it? There it is. Amore. It's just
That's
very
amore.
That's amore. Right, so what I'm going to do, now I want the hearts, and I'm going to cut them. I'm going to cut both of them at once so that we can use, so we're not basically getting any wasted elements. We're going to use all of the bits on here. So if I take this, you're going to take all 4 of those dies, pop all 4 of the dies onto the cardstock like this, right? So we've got them all lined up, and I'm going to go once through in the pink.
Yep.
So you pop the pink on. Really important, guys, when you do that. I mean, you won't have an absolute tip going on like me. Do you know, I keep going to get another roll of tape, and then, yeah, and then there's none left, because they have to have like 5 a show out there for me, because I've put them down, don't know where they've gone. Right, hold that in place. Top plate on there. See, what you can't see, because Director Charlotte's been so good.
Yes.
We cover all of this mess that I've got going on down here.
Yeah.
So she only just gets the camera angles where I don't quite look so bad. And this just looks like a bomb's gone off, to be honest. Like my cup of tea's there.
Oh, nice. It's like a magician.
Look, it's me wild at heart cuppa for me cup of tea. Yes,
yes.
Queen. Yes, Queen's got my name up the side. Yeah. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Someone got that for me.
Has that got your name on the side of it, or did they say Yas Queen?
No, it says my name on the side.
Oh, wow.
Very fancy, very fancy
showbiz.
indeed, right? So there's the outer one. I'm going to just give these a little tap off because we're going to then be able to use them straight away with the next one. So I'll take these off here. There we go. Line them all up on the inside.
Just to talk die size as well, because Candy's asking. They're 4 by... Are they 4 by... Biggest dies, 4 by 5. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
Welcome.
sorry, I was in my own little world
Yeah,
still.
don't worry.
Yeah.
think
Don't worry, Sarah,
yeah.
you don't need to listen to me.
No, 4 by 5 Candy, the biggest die.
Yeah. They're just a really, really good, very, very versatile, useful size, right? There we go. So I'll send that through again. So now we're going to have the outer one and that lovely inner one. And look, these are quite intricate dies and they've just cut out of there. Absolutely no trouble at all. I've done exactly the same here, straight into that silver mirror card, just popping out of there, absolutely no problem there, Ben. And that is going to go now. I think I always like to have the silver behind the pink.
Okay.
So look, I'm going to take those two together. No, that's the silver in front, Sarah. Silver behind the pink there, and it just gives you that lovely kind of off-centre. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick the whole card together, Ben, as long as everybody can see what I'm doing. I'm going to stick these down and I'm going to use the all-purpose because, by the way, we just changed the bottles so that they're easier to ship.
Okay.
So Carlisle always sent us these in these bottles. You'll be getting the new bottles. It's exactly the same size. It's just a slightly different shape because they're easier for us to pack in the box.
I'm just thinking, do you want to give me your finished project and then we can start voting? Because I worry that we might be running out of time.
Go
here,
on then.
I know.
He's keen, isn't he?
We've got Rachel on the social, so it's she is a quick counter, Johnny. You're right. But just while Sarah's sticking, so this will be the finished project over here because I've got to do the drawer and everything. So I've got a lot to do. But you think I just stand here and do nothing? I've got a lot. It's a very, very important job I do over this side. So I'm going to get it in.
Loads of talking. It's a good job. You're really good at it.
It is. I mean,
I would even say you were like the second best person in the room right now at it.
You think this is easy? I make it look easy. This is the... oh, thank you, Johnny. That's the nicest thing he's ever said. He went, that's true. I'll pay you later. Has he been on that Heineken? Right, so there's number 1. Number 2, come on. Appreciation for 2. Appreciation for number 2.
Number 2.
I like 3 as well. 3 is beautiful. Love the colours on that one too. And then this will be 4. So get voting. I know we haven't done much in the way of kind of demos of the show during this week, but actually it's quite nice to have. And of course we'll do then the vote for the demo of the week on Sunday when Sarah and I are back together for Second Chance Sunday. So 1, 2, 3 or 4. Get voting. You've got about 3 minutes or so to get your vote in on that one. Right, how are you getting on over there?
Right, well, I've got on my mat and layering done on the background, so I've done the bit that was a little bit boring to watch, right? What I can do is take this one now with the dotty tape pen, right? So dotty tape pen all the way around the outside there. And just got to be gentle when it's onto the linen effect cardstock because it's just a little bit more fragile, right? And then I'm going to off-centre this tiny weeny little bit. Oh, no, you're upside down. The dies, they have a right and a wrong way up, guys. You'll know it by... There we go. They just go the right way. There we go. So like that. Slightly off-centred so that we've got that little drop shadow on it. Looking good.
Yeah.
Now, you only want the tape then down the left-hand side and the right-hand side, because what we're going to do is we're going to pop this card up like this, right? And I'm going to use one side there and then the other side on here. So it's like a bridge card.
Sort of, yeah.
Thank you, Charlotte. That's exactly what it's like. Yeah, like a bridge card there. So can you see? It's just perfect on there like the front. And then you've got that nice in there. Then this can go in the centre there as well.
Oh, yes.
And I think that'll just drop nicely into the centre there. So I can use that. It's where them dotty tape pens come in an absolute dream. So that's just going to drop into there, like that, Ben. There we go. And then I've just done, nice and simple, like a happy anniversary.
Oh, beautiful.
I just think that's quite cute down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just kept it nice and simple because the kind of card spoke for itself. And then I did have like a nice little ribbon to go on the front. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. Little ribbon going down the front there like that.
Lovely.
Looking cute as a button. And then if you want to add a few of these on, you just pop them down.
Do you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed the show, Sarah, because I feel like, you know, as well as we've sort of shown all of the, I say we, the royal we, have shown all the different ways that you can use and the different combinations and all these different things. I think it's, I say it every time, it's lovely when we see you get to craft, and I think you've made 4 absolute stunning projects here. And as you know, as much as it's sort of kudos to you kind of thing, a lot of the hard work done by the beautiful dies that we've got in this collection as well.
I thought you were going to say done by the beautiful presenter.
And the beautiful
keeping the chit-chat going. Do you know, honestly, the cards are a pleasure to put together.
Yeah.
They're so easy to do because the dies do all of the work for you.
Absolutely incredible. So that's the one that we've just shown you here. So that's the one that you're voting on now. 1, 2, 3 or 4. We'll get the result on that very quickly. Whilst we are waiting though, thank you for all the comments. Do you know what I love as well is the fact that we see so much more interactivity with these shows too when we give you the opportunity to win. You're easily won over, you lot, aren't you? But no, thank you for all of the comments. It's great though, isn't it? When you chat to us and when you ask the questions and you send in the comments, and that's what we're here for as well, why so many of you come back and watch more of these shows. And if you are new, you'll realise that's why everyone watches, because you can buy all of the amazing products and then you can come back and get the inspiration. And if you get them home and you don't quite understand or you want more inspiration, you can ask in the live shows. And that's why you guys love us so much. So thank you for the comments. We've drawn one out at random. If I call out your name now, you are going to go into the Disco Ball of Delight and you are into the draw a week on Sunday where one of our 42 names will be picked out to win £300 or dollars to spend with us. The winner from today's show, our star of the show, from Facebook is Stephanie Theodos. Yes, Stephanie.
Well done, Stephanie.
Yes, well done, Stephanie. You're our star of the show and you are in the Disco Ball of Delight. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, congratulations. More chances to win in Cartload, Soft Craft Cartload coming your way with Becky and Debbie in an hour's time. Oh, we got the result. Result.
Oh, go on, I'm waiting eagerly to hear.
Okay, demo of the show. It's not you.
Oh.
It might be you. It's not you. What do you reckon, Sarah? What do you reckon?
I reckon they're going to go with the butterfly-shaped easel. Oh, but I did call it earlier.
You did.
I love. Do you know? You just need to see how to do that technique. I think it's brilliant having them dies to cut in the shaker. It looks even better when you do that round the outside.
Absolutely fan-bloomin-tastic. What a great show. Please make sure you continue to check out your carts and your baskets. So, Sarah, I guess you're not in tomorrow at all. Is it me and you next on Sunday, isn't it?
Big day for me tomorrow. Our little Charlie turns 7 on Sunday, and obviously I'm here on Sunday doing all the shows, so we're having his birthday party tomorrow. So I've got like 26 and 7-year-olds running around with soft play for 2.5 hours.
Have a great time.
Yes, and I've got to bake a cake and make a load of party bags tomorrow morning.
So, nice relaxing day for you then.
Yeah.
But you'd rather be in here, wouldn't you?
No, I'll enjoy baking my cake as long as I haven't got the kids running around at the same time.
Well, thank you so much, Sarah. It's been brilliant. I've had a fantastic week working with you, and I know you guys have loved seeing Sarah so much as well. We're back together on Sunday for Second Chance Sunday, so if you've missed anything over the course of the event, make sure you join in. Big Soft Craft Day coming up tomorrow as well with Craig and also Becky. And if you love your soft craft, your sewing, your quilting, all that jazz, you need to be here in an hour's time. We've got a repeat coming up now between now and 6 o'clock, then 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. It is Becky, it is Debbie with some unbelievable deals. The biggest ever Soft Craft Cartload show that we've done with some of the best ever deals. You will not want to miss it. And if you've never checked out our sort of softer side shows before, tune in, join in. It's going to be fantastic anyway with Debbie, with Becky. And if you get commenting along as well, you'll have another chance to get into that ball, won't you? So thank you so much for watching. Check out that Showstopper, heading towards 70% of the stock gone. Sarah and I will see you on Sunday, and Debbie and Becky will see you in an hour. Bye for now.